Well, Happy New Year to you and welcome in. It is our very first angel card reading of 2025 and it is the 5th of January. My name is Debbie Andrews. I'm in central Minnesota and I have been doing angel card readings for a couple decades, I think. And we like using cards and having our angels and God and guides come through with messages with the cards, with our intention and our prayer and our open heartedness to God, the universe, however, to be able to get encouragement, to get support, to get maybe a heads up as far as what is unfolding in our lives at this particular time. And we're going to go out 2 weeks, although I may pop in a little bit sooner than that. Time will tell. And some Sundays they may not resonate with you at all, and others they will. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I just have been led to do this and knowing that it will be a message for someone or ones. So I just trust that and follow the guidance of my guides and angels and God. And so here we are. And if you have intentions, and for this year, my encouragement for you is to think about what you want to bring into your life and look at it that way rather than sometimes resolutions work really well for people. That's not something that works really well for me. And so for me, it's easier to really focus on what I'm wanting to bring into my life and really have quiet time and think about that, and then maybe do some journaling and do some things with real intention. And so, and two, with us as a circle of light and love, we are here for support for ourselves, but then we're also here to support each other in this circle, which extends out into our country and into the world. And so it's really important that we take some time to settle ourselves and to have some quiet time and listen to Spirit, to God, to our angels. And that's a good relationship. Any relationship is talking and it's also listening. And when we're going all the time, it's really hard sometimes to listen. And so listen to your heart, listen to your spirit, and see what guidance you're getting as far as bringing what into your world in 2025. And then also, what can you do to be supportive for yourself and nurturing? Because self-care and nurturing is going to be huge this year. And I just really encourage you to find all kinds of different ways, or maybe one or two ways that you can do some self-care and nurturing. And then it's the kindness that we have to offer to other people. Simple acts of kindness and being present for other people, being kind. We need kindness, all right? Okay, now I'll quit talking and let's get going with our reading. And we always start our reading with taking some breaths and saying our prayer together. So let's take a deep breath in. Ooh, and let it out. Deep breath in. And let it out. Hands to heart. We'll say our prayer. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And so with this reading, we will just have a grateful heart for what encouragement God and our angels and guides have for us. And I'm doing Sacred Destiny with Denise, Linn, and John Holland's cards. And so this is our first card reading. So do you have an intention for yourself? If you do, really focus for a minute, just for a few seconds on that intention. Or if you have someone that you're wanting insight into how you can encourage or support that someone, other person, that's fine. Or if it's yourself, that's fine too. So intention is always a good thing to go forward with. And then sometimes we just lay back and go, bring it on. I'm open to whatever. So whatever state you're in, that's what we're doing right now. So I'm taking 3 cards for a reading. For personal readings, you get 5 of each card, a total of 10. But we're doing 3. Okay, our very first card. Illumination. So things are going to be, we're going to start to understand some things. We're going to be growing. Spiritually, I have a sense that our spiritual essence is going to be growing more. And I'm going to read from Denise Linn's book on what illumination. And for some of you, it's like, you've got some things that you really want clarification and understanding with. That's our first card, okay? Here we go. Listen up. The upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggest that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. So it's important throughout the day or at the beginning or end of your day that you call them in and you ask them for your support, for supporting you and clearing your path with ease and grace, okay? Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, Spirit is close at hand. If you draw this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in wondrous direction. Okay, keep your heart open. And then, oh God, this is so good. Do you see this? Inner peace. Oh, on so many levels, in so many ways, inner peace is huge for all of us, isn't it? Don't you have a sense of just gratitude when you see this? They're encouraging us to acknowledge and feel and pause and feel that inner peace that's waiting for us. It's right here. Okay, I am going to read, but you know what this means for you. Page 45. Here we are. Inner peace. Inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. Breathe that in. To find this inner peace, simplify your life, spend time in nature, and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing all is well. So if you have to rewind and listen to this throughout the next week or two, I encourage you to do that, because once I put it out, it's always here. And then in all of that illumination, and we are encouraged to be flexible. We have to change some of the ways that we're doing things or looking at things, and we have to be flexible and trust that the divine purpose and process is unfolding, and it's unfolding for our highest good. And if we're just putting out light and love, that's going out all over. And it's, yeah, I mean, we talk about 5G. I mean, our heart energy is 10 times greater than that, okay? And in this flexibility, it's so important for us to have an easier life in being flexible. And for some of us, that could be a really hard thing because that's not our nature. But it's important that we practice it, and that's what we do every day. We just practice. And so I am going to read flexibility. Here we go. The meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than facing it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It also is a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity and suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come in your life in all ways. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. The time is right for this surge of spiritual growth to appear. Okay, this is all good stuff. All right. I'm so grateful that they are being so encouraging and supportive to us in this, and we give thanks and turn to another set of John Holland's cards. Keeping life real, I always say. All right. So it's what you feel when you see the cards is what matters to you. What the words are, or what I say, or what Denise Linn's book says, or John Holland's, it can be helpful. But if you have something with flexibility and you know exactly what that is, that's your message. That's what you pay attention to, not my words. Pay attention to what your spirit, your soul, your divine being is acknowledging for you. And so our card here is the waiting game. There's things going on that it's time. And that's where I really say over and over again to be open to the divine timing of things, because we have our timing and we want it like our timing is right now. But we have to realize that there's things that are worth waiting for. There are things to go through to get to that point. And if you look, see how the roots are already there. The foundation is already there. And look at the green, the new life that's coming forward. So keep this in mind in the weeks ahead, that there is fruitfulness, there is new life coming forward. 2 means there's more than one that's going on here. It's not just affecting just you, it's affecting other people. So there's balance and duality and partnership that is encompassing all of this. So we've got choices, we've got opportunities. There might be some bounce back, but we acknowledge that, pause, observe, and move forward. We have the waiting game. All right, be patient. With inner peace, this is our first reading for the new year. How does that make you feel? New beginnings. And so, personally, this is what you have to look forward to. I don't need to explain a whole lot more. You know exactly what this means for you. You're stepping forward. You're confident. You've got your staff, your rod that's supporting you and moving forward, and you've got new beginnings. You're facing forward, you're going forward. I'm so excited for all of us here. And then we have intuition. That's our whisper. That's our angel sitting on our shoulder, God whispering in our ear. We get it in a flash, and it's something we just know. We don't have to understand how we know it or why. We just know, and it's truth, and we trust it. And when we trust, it never fails us, okay? And it's something that we just are grateful for. And the more that we use our intuition, the more it comes forward for us and supporting us and being present for us. And so we are wise. We have to listen sometimes, but sometimes intuition comes in the midst of all the craziness and the busyness. We'll get a flash. Pay attention to that flash. That's guidance for you, that's support for you. And so it's not always in the quiet times, because sometimes we just don't have a lot of that. But know that when things are supposed to come through for you, if you're paying attention, you'll hear it. And sometimes it's a heads up for something coming forward, or something that we need to act on now, or pause and wait, but it won't blindside us when we get that intuition, that hit, okay? Wow, lots here. Good, all good stuff. And so if you're feeling like this is helpful for you and might be helpful for a friend, go ahead and share. Thank you for that. Do a thumbs up or a like, or make comments down below. I know on Facebook you all are so amazing in how you're supporting each other. And this is what it's all about, isn't it? We're here and we're here for each other. And thank you for being here for me and here for all of us in our world. And your light and your presence in this world is important. And I am so grateful for you. So until next time, friends, we know that our blessings continue. Happy 2025, and let's see what happens. We're all going to be okay. All right, take care. Bye.